on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us. 2 Japanese gangsters wanted in connection with the death and dismemberment of a third are currently being held by Thai police after arrests were made in Nong Khai, with one confessing and the other denying the grisly crime. It's believed that they fell out over an 8 million baht deal that went wrong in the capital, and that their arrest here follows an agreed expulsion from neighbouring Laos. The demise was found in numerous bin bags back in April. Previously, their gang leader was caught in Lopburi 6 years ago and deported back to Japan, where he was jailed. Friday saw 143 former members of the now-dissolved Move Forward political party move forward to a newly revived party, duly renamed as the People's Party. The en masse move has seen huge funds already pledged by supporters, but at least one outsider is filing objections in court to the party's existence in Parliament. This as the new party bids to win a vacated seat for Parliament in Pitsanulok. Thailand celebrates a national holiday today, as the weekend saw Mother's Day enjoyed by all. Government offices closed for sure, as are utility companies, immigration, etc., all reopening tomorrow, but the public is advised to stay away, except for emergencies through to Thursday, as those offices have to play catch-up. Mother's Day then, in honour of Her Majesty Queen Sirakit, saw respect paid to all mothers nationally within families. A dirty series of incendiary devices rocked several areas in the deep south of Thailand, adjacent to the Malaysian border at the weekend, seeing 10 people injured, of whom 9 were police officers. The first was designed to attract emergency services and police to the scene, where, soon after their arrival, several more were set off, causing additional injuries to those attending. No serious injuries are reported, however, and a reminder that this type of violence is very much limited to the southern border regions, which are not tourist areas in any way. As we reported last week on the massive savings being made here by online buyers using the new Temu shopping app, so the Deputy Finance Minister has called on the Revenue Department to investigate the Chinese-based online platform, which appears to sell direct from factory to consumer, bypassing all those traditionally in the middle. Temu could be persuaded to register here for taxes, but that's likely to be objected to, as they exist only in mainland China. Taxation on imported goods, however, is likely to be applied even more strenuously by customs here. In addition to import duties, VAT can be collected too, and likely will. Temu, along with the clothing app Shein, have both taken other online platforms by storm, cutting even their prices often in half. And for retailers here, the prospect of losing their business to internet is a real one, unless the issue of fair taxation is addressed. And kudos to Konkan Emergency Services, who attended a potentially explosive scene on Sunday as a large liquid gas tanker carrying a 6-ton load pumped into a smaller truck used for local deliveries. That saw seals breached and propane filling the air. But add to that the location, adjacent to a petrol station, and it quickly became a critical incident scene, seeing many around moved out and a 2-kilometre diameter area ring-fenced from traffic. Cooling the large truck with water, fire officers stood by until it was confirmed that the load had all escaped into the atmosphere safely. No injuries, but a full investigation into the safety system failure has been ordered. Meanwhile at home, and local media is reporting on an Irish business owner, allegedly who got into a fight with first a taxi driver and then a local volunteer policeman. Said to have been intoxicated, he misgave his destination when leaving the Soibakau area. The driver realised his mistake and offered to change the drop-off, as it was on his way home anyway. Despite that, the passenger berated and threatened him. That saw the taxi man stop and ask the passenger and his Thai lady companion to leave the vehicle. Words turned to blows. A local volunteer cop stepped in to keep the peace and was hit by the Irishman with such force that he was knocked completely out. The taxi man stood his ground in the fight though, seeing the drunk left with a bloodied face before police arrived at the scene. And a Thai man who wandered the back streets of South Pattaya with weapons in his hand has been arrested by police after locals called it in. It seems that the 40-year-old was carrying 2 hand weapons, one live and one blank, and claimed in his statement that he was angry towards local Kuwaiti bother boys, who he read on social media had attacked local Thais en masse last week. Lucky Kuwaitis then, as he didn't confront any of them. Behaving as a guest here, as opposed to scooter bike yobs, is the safest way for sure. There's a reminder to double-check fittings on gas bottles used for cooking, as a leaking hob pipe has been blamed for the complete burnout of a luxury home in the Huaihai district, where despite a 30-minute battle by fire officers, the blaze saw a Chinese family made homeless. An explosion rocked the home as the hob was lit. No serious injuries, according to police reports. However, the rebuild cost will be in the region of 4 million baht. And wishing you a happy holiday today, the Met Office promises the chance of thunderstorms during an otherwise clear 24 hours. Highs at 33, dropping down to 28, and the real feel of 36. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.